These videos gotta go. They're so fucking stupid. These geeky dudes. I'm supposed to answer so many questions by now. I forgot. What do young gay dudes think of my people my age? I hope they fucking think I'm cool. I known a recent. Uh, I have like bisexual like fucking family members and stuff that were just born recently. You know, I'm older, and I'm like their uncle or something like that, or and yeah, all that shit. And and they're cool. They're cool as fuck. They're cool as they ever were. Um, Smart. They're like the dudes from my day. They're smart ass, but really respectful about it, and way more chill than most lesbians are these days. I'm just a man, and I'm just telling you. You know, I don't get along with the new age lesbians or whatever they're trying to do now. I don't get it. Everyone's their enemy, whatever. Suck a dick and die. But the young gay dudes, cool as fuck. The young gay dudes are really good about hiding their gayness too. What do you mean by that? It's fucked up. No, it's not fucked up because that's like me trying to having to hide my sexuality. That would be fucked up, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Exactly. But I don't think that they feel that way. I think that's just their nature, and more of them these days are not strictly gay. I don't know that for a fact. That's a feeling I get. That most of the dudes are probably bi. Maybe more inclined to men at some point. It seems like there was straight up more. This is what the feeling I get these days. The answers a lot of questions. Fucking this fly. Is that there was a lot more straight up gay people, meaning full on gay. Women and men. Probably 20 years ago, it feels like. Now there's a lot of bisexuality, which is okay. But you got to remember you're not a gay person now, though. Just because you're bi. Being gay is kind of special. It is, I'm sorry, but it is kind of a special place to have in a society. And there are certain things that are reserved for just gay people. It's just the way of the world. So it's always important to remember, if you're bi, hey, now you're fucking bi. Now you're dealing with, there's a serious responsibility, I would tell kids, that comes with being bisexual. I would imagine there's probably a lot fucking more. It seems like a dangerous, but fun way to live your life. And this other guy, well, it's true. In New York City, yeah, it would feel like a jail cell. Did you see Sid Vicious? I mean, you guys have ever been to the Chelsea Hotel and shit? It was tiny. On Sid Vicious's floor, it would feel like a fucking jail cell. But he was paying $195? You couldn't get a closet. You couldn't get a fucking in New York City still, even though the prices went down, you know. But here's my advice to you. If you should find yourself living like you feel like you're in a jail cell, and you have any way to control it, then you fucked up somewhere. Me, myself, I don't control the jails I'm in. That's why I'm always on my best behavior. But when something starts to feel like a jail cell, I get the fuck out. I just get the fuck out. By any means. You know. And it's you know, you see a lot of those videos. This tiny feels like a fucking... what they like to do is pick on Summer and my mother, because Summer and my mother both have a thing in common where they both like to look at... They both like small homes. And have fantasies of living by themselves. And being free and being like able to... That's how women think. That's how women eroticize, really. Yeah, you'll find a lot of women looking at my tiny house like, oh my god, did you see that? Trying to show it to their husband and shit. And their husband will be like, no, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Oops. And they wouldn't get it. The husband's... I still don't get it. I do and I don't. It's like, so what was the point of that? So yeah, they like to pick on her now. And say... They've been doing this since before you guys. And then the other new people to the channel think it's them setting off the filters. And it's like, no, dude, these filters were here before you even got here. So don't even get paranoid. It's a repeated thing on this channel. It has nothing to do with you. If you follow me, you're going to get ensnared into the trap. That's how the game goes, guys. So you can't get paranoid and start fucking revolting against me. Someone's got to keep the chain in motion. It's not slacking you down or making you... singling you out. This is just... I didn't even make the fucking rules, dude. That's how it goes. But then you get the people who you know, they just. My point was, it just sucks now because they bash on fucking Summer about shit when it, or if my mom's passing through looking at shit for like gay reasons like that. And when you think about the reasons, it's ultimately sad and a desire every person has, you know. But then they turn it into your dick, and then they'll be like, "This tiny dick feels like a fucking and they compare it to a tiny apartment. That's what's going on this channel. In case you didn't know. My new followers always get confused. It takes them forever too. It took me a couple of years to figure out the language they speak. They speak a different language, dude. And it's not just YouTube. They do it across the board. They run the world and they speak strange languages, and they have strange magic tricks. I'm just telling you, dude.